And this is what happens when one company tries to freaking monopolize an industry. They can kind of get away with doing whatever they want. What's good is True Kings then, and I want to talk about this David Wald situation. So David Wald is a voice actor. He does English dub for, if there's any characters you know, it would most likely be Hans from Attack on Titan or Gadgil from Fairy Tail. And he made a tweet today. And his tweet was pretty much just him saying that he's basically not gotten any mail. Like, within the last 5 years, he said any mail he's received, Crunchyroll has been opening his mail and freaking, or no, they've been throwing away the letters and any items that people sent him. He's been just they've been keeping them or passing them around to other employees and stuff. You know how full of yourself you have to be? Do you know how cocky you gotta feel? Because think about it like this. Crunchyroll is not really an animation studio. I guess there's kind of are now, because they're trying to do shit like Hot Guardian Ass and all of that good stuff. But imagine the audacity they have. Imagine for yourself. Let's put you in this scenario. Imagine you've been waiting for a letter. Let's say you just, let's say you've been doing YouTube for a while. You open up a P.O. box because your fans want to send you stuff, right? And you're like, okay, cool, whatever. You're going to get some stuff coming in eventually. Your fans start sending you a few things. You're wondering, why is stuff always constantly getting lost in the mail? And one day you just walk into the post office and you just see your freaking guy. You just see one of the employees drinking a soda that's supposed to have been for you or something like that. Or you're playing with a lightsaber and like, wait a minute. And you see the box with your name on it. I'm not saying that's exactly what David went through, obviously. I don't know what was the situation. I don't know how he found this out or anything like that. It's just crazy. Like, I don't know fully if this is true or not. I'm going to have to go with it is. But Crunchyroll is just a shitty company to begin with. And then they complain about people like, oh, people trying to stop pirating. We're good for this. I was like, didn't y'all buy Funimation? And then Funimation, there was no way to keep any of the things people paid for on there. Like, Crunchyroll is just such a bad site. It's so lame. And then it's funny. It's like Twitter has been having a field day. I'm going to look at some tweets with you, but Twitter has been having a field day. I want to read some of these tweets out. Pretty much on the David Walt side, everybody's just been agreeing and saying like, they're crappy. This is fraud. This is mail theft, whatever you want to call it. But they're like, death to Crunchyroll. This is disgraceful. That's a serious allegation. If it's true, it's concerning. As a prominent voice actor, then Walt's claims deserve attention and an investigation, which is a good point. That's a good point, because like you said, this could be fabricated for all we know, because there's no proof out there as of yet, from what I can find at least. But I'm going to err on the side of him for now, until further notice, obviously. I don't like really picking sides until all the info comes out, because this isn't his fault. But I have to bring this up. It's always some BS with voice actors. I don't want to bring this up, but I'm going to bring this up. I don't remember the people's full names in the situation. But it was between, I think if I remember correctly, the creator of Bayonetta and the voice actress of Bayonetta. If you know that story, it was ridiculous, bruh. But long story short, she said she wasn't getting paid enough. She wanted to get paid more, but they agreed on a set amount or something like that. And she was not happy with it. Called it BS, and they replaced her with someone else. And come to find out, she was lying about all of that. So, yeah, it's really bad when things like this happen, because it just hits voice actors, and voice actors already struggle to a degree. Like, a lot of them have to work pretty much second jobs, because depends on how long you go in between a gig or something like that. Unless you're like one of the big names, like Tara Strong, I don't think she ever has to worry. But this is just such a wild scenario. Crunchyroll is a fucked up company, bruh. I just can't think of any scenario where, why would you need to open his mail or throw his mail away? Unless he was just not collecting it and it was getting overcrowded, that's maybe a scenario that could have came up. If he wasn't collecting his actual mail, then that's different. And maybe he was thinking, I'm playing devil's advocate here, obviously. Fuck Crunchyroll and all. But I'm thinking, they're not going to hold on to your mail forever. So if he wasn't collecting it for whatever reason, they could have been just throwing it out now. Like, it's been too long. But it's still, even if they were throwing it out, it's still illegal to open up his freaking mail. That's not your job unless there's something in the contract, but I don't think there's any contract that would allow that. I don't know how you would be allowed to open somebody's mail. As far as I know, I could be wrong here. I don't even know if a husband could open his wife's mail. I don't know how that goes, so I could be completely wrong. But I wanted to talk about this because, I feel like this was an interesting situation. Also, fuck Crunchyroll. This needs to have attention brought to it because that company is ass. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know what side y'all are on or what your theories are. If there is more info about it and I just couldn't find it, just let me know in the comments. All that good stuff. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. I'm going to be trying to get some videos out daily going forward. But nothing else from me. True Kingsden, and I'm out.